Raye presents. This tour may contain dramatic endings, a brass section, love and passion, at least one jazz cover, her beautifully talented sisters Absolutely and Emma, many different genres, a nightclub segment, musical medicine. This tour may contain new music.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We have a couple of announcements for you before we begin. Firstly, be kind and respectful to your neighbour. Secondly, filming is permitted throughout the duration of this show. This show will contain strobe lighting and flashing images. Now please prepare your eardrums, for the show is about to begin. Allow me to set the scene. Our story begins at 2:27 a.m. on a rainy night in Dublin. Cue the camera. Autumn leaves blanket the concrete, the sky is dark. A woman in her late 20s walks from her bar to her hotel. She has no umbrella, she is 7 degrees deep, and she knows as a whole she is desperately trying to film. Her eyebrows were plucked, she wore fake eyelashes and a red dress, yet no one at the bar would notice her efforts. Though disappointed, she is no stranger to rejection. She has weathered many storms, that she herself has become the girl under the grey cloud. As she was walking alone in the rain, chin to her chest, arms wrapped around her waist, a perfect storm was brewing. This night in November would prove to be the catalyst, the culmination. The perfect recipe for the girl under the grey cloud must finally make way for the rain. Ingredients as follows: her loneliness, the vermouth, the scratching of the zip on the left hem of her dress, the echo of ability and assessment she had received from a man earlier that day, and a voice note from her grandma that would say,
"Carmen, please, we need to pray."
Yes, and this is a song to remind me, since I needed one. I feel syrup strands of blue moonlight pour through the clouds to find me out like a spotlight, as if heaven was watching down to illustrate briefly the state of my mind. I have black eyeglasses so I look chic as I cry, and it's funny, some people say I remind them of Amy. Some spit through their keyboards, I never amount, and they're evil and insults. The arrows from your tongue is the same devils you tortured her with, and when this wicked world wants to whisper, you cannot, you won't be, you will not, it tells you to shut up and go sleep. This is my song to remind me I needed one.
And it is the wall between hope and despair. She exists behind it. She will overcome.
Coming to you live on the stage tonight, featuring her brilliant brass section, her 7 swooning string players, her incredible band, Matt Brooks on the drums, Polly on the guitar, Dan Ellis on percussion, Will on the bass, Patrice and Lola on the vocals. Danny on the keys, make some noise, please. Featuring music, upcoming sophomore album. This music may contain
Good evening, Dublin. I have a question for you. What is taking us so long? 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 What is taking us so Baby, what is my husband? What's taking him so long to find me? Oh, tell me to see him, baby. If you see him, tell him. He said, why is this beautiful man waiting for me to get home? Why he already tested my patience? I only been taking time with other women that ain't me, but I've been refusing my patience. Till I put my hands on him, I'm tell him I'm too far. He got me waiting, anticipation, praying to the Lord to give him to my loving arms and his smile. So they just please me, how my heart yearns for him. So please be forward, is he yours? This man is testing me. I need you to tell me, baby, what is my husband? What's taking him so long to find me? This man is testing me. Dublin, will you sing it tonight? What is my husband? What is taking him so long to find me? Oh, baby, where is my lover to get it down with love? Tell me you think I said every time.
Your husband is
Games and hot games. I said, let's play. I should know better. My boy ain't my boy, but I call him that 'cause it feels better. Got a case last Monday, but he bust trials, so I feel better. Painkillers in the codeine, all stomach cramps, and I'm not sweating. Dark questions, dark nights, little dark stains under my eyes. I'm scared when I look at him, and I don't know why. I'm surprised. Silk sheets
I love you too. There were so many times when I'm like, I love you. I love you too. And what I was going to tell you, Paris, is that, you know, I'm a very dramatic person, right? Very dramatic. I mean, come on, you saw the way I opened the show, darling. I want to tell you something that's very, very important. I am. Entirely. And what I've decided is I've made the decision, Paris, to enter my dramatic era. Thank you. And do you know what that means for you, Paris? Ladies and gentlemen, that means tonight we have a lot of dramatic endings for you. Yes. And the song's not over, so we're going to give you a nice dramatic ending now. Are you ready? The thrill is just only to just damn it, it's been such a long pause since we finished the song. Could you just play the note, just so that I know I'm not going out of key? Yeah, I went out, didn't I? No, I didn't. Thank you. I'm not going flat on our Paris headline, no. I think the thrill is just so deeply, completely, utterly grown.
Gentlemen, we want to welcome you to this tour may contain new music. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That means we're going to be playing you some new songs. Yes. We're going to be playing you some old songs. Yeah. We're going to throw a cover in there. Yes. We're going to have a nightclub segment. Yes. We're going to be telling you some stories. Yes. We got some different vibes, alright? Hopefully something for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song we're going to sing for you is about dating in 2026, because I don't know about Nashville, but in London, the bar is on the floor. We have reached a new low. It is just completely disappointing, ladies and gentlemen. So, I decided to write a song about the sad state of dating and just dislike of gender. So, this song is called Skin and Bones, and the words are very simple. They're very simple. So we'll practice them now, right? A little call and response, Nashville, alright? You ready? Say, just skin and bones, sing. And lungs and a heart, sing. And 2 eyes and a liver. And a nose and no brain, sing. He's insane, cause he thinks we can make love without having to love me. Without having to love me. I need to hear you on this one. Without having to love me. Nashville, are you ready? I said, Nashville, are you ready? Just skin and bones and lungs and a heart, 2 eyes and a liver. And I know he knows and no brain. He's insane. He thinks we can make love without loving. Excuse me, I'm so sorry for you. There's a moment if you don't want the direction. All these things
This is a lovely song about a lovely lady called Suzanne.
Cigarette in my mouth, passing my head, dear, how you been? Gray skies out the window, the streets of summer breeze. Come and set the tone now, dear, come sit down next to me, Suzanne. Her hair hangs like curtains, her smile is warm like dew. She blinks in slow motion, just like sun in the Looney Tunes. The contest is into you. She's the wild and road that I've been running on down since I was 7 years old. Sing it to me. I would love to hold you if I can. Suzanne, Suzanne, I'm on the phone with my arm to put light inside the song. shoulders earlier. Can you pull it back up? Yes, you, darling, you look so good tonight. Can we make some noise, darling? This beautiful, pretty young thing who looks so good tonight.
Deep in the heart of the South London concrete jungle, there lives a strange creature. Beware, the South London love boy.
Beware, the soul so scary. A spliff hanging off his knee. He'll grab you out of this crazy before you leave him on the face. He's just so charismatic. He talks as if he's doing wrong. And he says, I'm too toxic for you, darling. But when we kiss, it feels like home. Beware, it's not all over, boy. There's no way to find you, especially if you're all alone too. Beware, pull up on you in an all black car. Start reading your poems out the window. He's not looking for a heart, just a pillow. Rest his head. Girls, they say, must you stay prepared? He's all down, beware. He's so dangerous. So dangerous. There's another side to the story. There's a mean kind of beast lurking. And it haunts these streets, and let me call you by a whistle at the back of the most days. Take him up to a temper. Don't offend this fragile ego. Stay calm and kind of polite. Don't let the outcome could be lethal. Beware, South of the boy. There's nowhere to find you, especially if you're at home. Beware, pull up on you in an all black car. Start reading your poems out the window. He's not looking for a heart, just a pillow. Alright, girls, I'm gonna need you to repeat after me, girls, because it is wild out there. And it must be stay safe. So say that, stay safe out there, safe. Stay safe out there, safe. Best to stay prepared, safe. Best to stay prepared, safe. Girls, stay safe out there, safe. Stay safe out there, safe. Best to stay prepared, safe. I think I need some drums. Girls, stay safe out there. Best to stay prepared. Girls, stay safe out there. Best to stay prepared. He's looking for your heart, just a and I said, oh, that boy is a South London lover. Dublin, if you know this song, I'm gonna need you to help me scream this intro for me.
Can't just let it die down and fall for so long. It's what stupid guys do. How stupid guys do. All those that I know, his arms on my breast. He won't take my heart, but he'll take off my dress. Excuses for haste, anger, anger. Fuck looking for love. I'ma stay doing what bitches do best.
Sing. switch on. A very sound bitch to cross that line. Black is black shade for my energy. New added in the sack, new dicks on track. Got a best case, worst case plan. Got the time, got the bitches in the sea, in the street, you're getting slapped. Don't threaten me or talk to me ever like that. I got brothers in the ends, and I pull around. You don't even want to see the way I pull around now. My little black dress and my neck was come alive in the night time. You never see, until I'm out there, you calling me. So take a switch on. A very sound bitch, see you cross that. Black heels, black shades, and energy. Tell them all that you calling me. Like you walk and slip. They ain't no sex like vibes. Take this now, I know you'll see quick. From my past, I tend to move on quick. I see seasons be I'm all little man who was sleeping underneath me. Said I couldn't live without you and I love you. Well, I lied and you shouldn't have believed. 24 hours in the bed and believe me, it's about to get freaky. You get to see me when you see me on a phone screen. Say you know I'm about me, I know I'm about you. Flip a switch on. Come alive in the night time. In the club, in the sea. Tell them I'm there, calling me. So flip a switch on. Yeah, very sound and street cross that line. Oh, baby. Baby. No. Only because I was in love. I opened up, now I open up to your best friend. Which one? I said, baby, I was always there for you. I was always on time, and I gave you my heart. So now you call, I decline, and I don't know about you, but I'm all gonna be fine. And I gave you my heart. So now you call, baby, I was always there for you. I was always on time, and I gave you my heart. So now you call, I don't know about you, but I'm all gonna give you my heart. Let me see your hands in the air right now. Let me say, now, baby, don't get played. Now, sometimes I move it around even though I don't need to move it around. It's become like a habit, like a safety net. Hey. Oh, Amsterdam. The show has barely begun, so don't you even worry. We're just getting started. I want to shout out those two people on the balcony who we had a duet moment, really. Right there, didn't we? Very good. Yeah, there you are. Love you. Love you. Yes, you in a tie and you in a fabulous dress. Did you come together or are you separate guests? Separate. I love that. Well, I love you guys. I love everyone in here, really. I love everyone who's bought a ticket. Also, shout out to this group. This quarter's just going really hard. And shout out to the quarter, but hello, guys. And shout out to you up there. Hi. Oh, hello. You four on the back row. Hello. Oh, I'm going to talk dual tonight. That's what I want to do. Do you know what? Goodness me. I don't know what's come over me today, but I want to talk to everyone. Someone said to me, someone said, they were like, when you're in an arena, you lose an intimacy, and it made me so fired up to be like, no. So I'm talking to some of you today, we're going to talk to each other, we're going to get to know each other because I want that. All right, I'm talking too much. Ladies and gentlemen, does anybody here like to sing in the shower? And I say this because basically when we sing in the shower, this amazing thing happens, right? We're
which is called reverb. Us singers, we call this reverb. And basically what that means is your voice is bouncing off of the walls and creating this echo. And it sounds lovely. And us singers, we love reverb, okay? I love that. Thank you. Lesbians love Raye, and I love lesbians. Reverb, echo, singers, yes. And if you listen to most songs, most release songs, you're gonna find we put a little bit or a lot of reverb on our music. It's just part of the vibe. But anyway, what I'm gonna do now is demonstrate just how amazing reverb is. To turn around and wave at Garrick at front of the house. I'm going to wave at Garrick and say, hi Garrick! Hi Garrick! There he is, it's just a hand. God, I feel it's getting smaller every day, Garrick. God, you're tiny. What's happened? Garrick is going to turn my reverb up. I'm going to sing some oohs and ahs. And we're going to transition into the next song. And I hope you enjoy it. I could do this for hours. I love to sing in arenas. No one's got to rush off anywhere though, right? Has anyone got to rush off? I'll take my time then. Who was that owner? Where are you? You're all the way back there? Where are you? Make yourself known. Who are you? All we're gonna hear is a scream. You're from no way. No way. I can't I refuse to proceed with the show until I know your name. What is your name? Help me out here, guys, otherwise we really are going to be here all night. Tell me your name. Benjamin! I needed to give this song my all. I love you. You should be here with me. No, I love you, Benjamin. You should be here with me.
sweetest escape. I wanna go, I wanna feel your body. We're gonna talk, I get enough, but we don't tell nobody. And I know I've been listening, I've been seeing other guys, you've been kissing other bitches. I think you should come and visit. I got someone else who isn't you pulling up in the minute. Sing, don't you know what you're missing in the 5-star high hotel in the precious city? I know what you're missing in the 5-star high hotel in the precious city. Don't take them high. See the drug island, come to my hotel, but we don't fight. There's nothing y'all like it. Come to my hotel, baby, don't fight. I just wanna hang in your neck like an animal. Get that time, take it to dinner, fine dining. I'ma take off high, learn that pilot. 5-star telling me about this private. Come see, come hiding. Sick of darling, come to my hotel, baby, don't fight it. I just wanna hang in your neck like a diamond. Look at the time, look at the dinner, fine dining. I'ma take off high, learn that pilot. 5-star telling me about this.
So ladies and gentlemen, remember I've told you I've started my dramatic era. I've entered my dramatic era. This next song we're going to sing for you, if my lipstick's everywhere, who cares? This next song we're going to sing for you is a song called Winter Woman. And this is a song about a girl whose heart's been broken, so she changed her aesthetic. And she now wears fake fur coats in the middle of July. Here is our lovely winter cloud and our snow. This is the vibe. This is Winter Woman, I hope you enjoy it.
I'm a sob story standing in a rain. Only someone so hard can take. I saw deep plans to love me, but it seems watching them from far away. He wrapped his arms up lies, live inside her in a perfect little tiny ways. I suck the crunches to my chest. I'll see myself out, I'm going home to cry in private. Don't call me, you can send a text. I pull up at this petrol station, please, so I can buy a pack of cigarettes. Crying in a stranger's car. Fun with Alice at the bar. Maybe I'll become the queen of hearts. Cold girls won't cry. No one told me. Fake photos in the illusion light. Maybe I'll be sad and beautiful. I will be sad and beautiful. I'll wait and pray for more days to come. Until then I know life goes on. Life goes on. She gets taxi home, she hunts alone, hers alone, in her castle on the hill where no one comes and no one knows you. And her heart is blue, dress is red, your text is green, and left on red, just like roses, violets are blue. Is a bitch, I have a feeling you'll be meeting her. Picture me, I'm a silhouette, I am a sob story standing in the rain. I know I won't be sad forever. Tonight I kiss the bottle on the lips as desperate times require desperate pleasure. I don't need another friend. Pull up at this petrol station, please, so I can buy. Crying in a stranger's car. Have fun with Alice at the bar. Maybe I'll become the queen of hearts. Cold girls won't cry. No winter woman. Fake girls in the middle of July. Baby, I'll be sad and beautiful. To come. Watch her walk in slow motion, watch her walking away. I had a dance in the wind, she'll be the girl you wish you had. Give me a night to cry my heart out and a day to be drowned. As I remind myself, I am the girl I think that I am. She keep it pushing, sadness suppression. She hides her scars under some dresses, in crimson dresses. No more paragraph confessions, she learned her lessons.
She has enough to make a name, a word you won't forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please put your hands together for Kirsty on the violin. Ladies and gentlemen, Graham Blevins on the flute and Tom Richards on the clarinet. Please put your hands together. After years and fears and smiling through my tears, all I ask of you is open your ears, 'cause the truth ain't free right here. It's been dark and hard out here since. Maybe I bounce, maybe I bounce, maybe I bounce back. There was a lie, I'm the guy, couldn't come back. I've been too nice, you want the price, give me the whole bag. He's mother cheating on me, I'm at work, never again. Today, for the day, give it a day to you. This LP is full of I'm gonna say to you. I feel bad when I'm paid, I'm praying for you. That ain't for you, and it's a shame for you. So you know I'm fine. I'm on smoke now, and I think it's time to cut the violence. Can't see I'm looking at the inside of my eyelids. I'll never stop fighting, all in God's time. I'm about to have this one man crying. You were trying, you were sitting all down. And then you're going up, you see me now, shining, hyped up, blinded, very wicked, pregnant. All these lies, now she is so clear. She goes like me, from the bottom of the teeth there. Believe that it's always been hard. Can I see you put your hands in the air, put them up like this, put them up like this. So put your hands up. Bang, bang, it's the person at the door again. You know who she will go down to, let him in the room. Since you already look painted, you skip the foreplay, hits you with the neck as you prepare to be good. You try to muster a flair to tell somebody you're sinking, but the drag is in the next and it has you lit. The whiskey bottle it whispers, since you're already bitter. I got up into a winner. Mary, give me a kiss. I see you side, never sit down. The devil works hard. I don't wanna be alive. A fistful of pills and rivers in my heart. But it's too dark to see. Let there be light. Now let me see them head. tries to find him in the streets. The girl I used to walk to school with took her life, now rest in peace. Fake democracy, killing overseas, killing ourselves, suicide, government lies, discrimination, hating ourselves. Why hope, why keep going, why try, why? Genesis 1 verse 3, I'll dry my eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got one more chorus left, are you with me? Show so far. Good. We have reached the next segment of the show. First of all, I just want to shout out the lady up there in the pink shirt. You have a bright pink shirt. Or is it a hoodie? Yeah, you. I just love what you're wearing. I think you look great. Couldn't take my eyes off you, to be honest. I was there like, she looks great. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for this beautiful lady. Your friend, what's the real daughter? Cousin? Do you know, no one's got to rush off. We can figure this out. Can you give me a sign like daughter? This is your daughter? And who's this? Your sister? Okay, nice. Hello, is this your first time at a Raye concert? This is, well, welcome. Thank you for buying a ticket, and I hope you will enjoy the show. We've got plenty more to come, so lots of love to these three, this lovely family. Round of applause for this lovely family. One more time. Yes. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to hold up some cards, and we're just going to see what happens. Are you ready? What day of the week is it? Is it Thursday? Feels like a Saturday night, doesn't it? Here we are. Let's try this one. Very good. I'm just curious, how loud can we get it? That's extremely loud. That's beautiful work. Or can I get this in a bit more? Can I get it? So it's really sad. My team think this is the weakest part of the show, but I personally thoroughly enjoy this, especially this moment. Can I get it? Can I get it? One more time. I'm sorry. This is a peak life experience. Just think, I really recommend this. Really recommend it. One more time. Just one final one. Thank you so kindly. Okay. What's gonna happen now? I have some cards that I never used this whole tour, so let's use them right now. It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. Whose idea was that? Not mine. This one? Yeah. We never use those, so there they are. They're just wasted away. Yeah, what a waste of card. Okay, I have one final card for you to hold up, and I have a feeling you might want to get your cameras out for this one. I just personally feel that you might want to take a picture of this next card. You know, so I can wait a second. Get your cameras out. Yeah, put your cameras out the top. Yes, are you ready? Are you ready? Here we are. Shameless. Shameless. Yes. Shameless. Some of you are putting your cameras away. I can see you. That's okay. Still love you lots. Ladies and gentlemen, we may be in a lovely arena, but I am still an independent artist with an album to sell. So I'll give you a couple of poses. Here we are. Yes. Yeah. Oh, here she is, over the shoulder. Oh, thank you so much, darling. Right, the next part of the show, thank you, that concludes the card segment. What's going to happen now is I'm going to be a narrator and I'm going to tell you a story. You'll have to use your imagination. But before we do, we need to change, we need to really set the tone, because music is very powerful, you see. You know, you could watch one piece of cinema with 8 different pieces of music over it and just feel completely different about every scene, because music really sets a scene, doesn't it? So let's set the scene right now. Paulie Murray on the guitar. I would love an A minor. Lovely A minor chord for you with a really ringing, lovely, bass note as well. That's beautiful. Live on the bass. I would love some bass. Yeah, brilliant. Garrick, just turn Paulie up front of house and just like let it really reverb out there, please. Brilliant. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Danny on the keys. Make some noise, please. Danny on the keys. Exactly, yes. And Mark, please, would you grace us with a gorgeous solo right now? It was a dark night, and a medium-aged woman wandered down a dark alleyway. Don't know why some of you are laughing, that's not the tone. It was a serious, quite sad story. And this medium-aged woman had had a hard day, she'd had a hard week, she'd had a hard month. She was also very, very single. But not the kind of single some of you lovely folk are out there, with 2 people you can text at any time. Yes. And an ex you could message and just pretty much say, do you want to come over to mine? Yes, let's get back together, yeah. No, not like you. I would describe this woman's love life in a few sad words. Dried up rivers, yes. Barren desert. Desert and deserts and deserts, yes. Yes, Mark, exactly, yes, exactly. So sad. She has hit what we call rock bottom. But ladies and gentlemen, stay with me and don't lose hope just yet. Because in the distance, as she was walking and about to just sit down and cry her eyes out, and that was going to be, her night, she stumbled across a peculiar looking door. Cue the door. Door. The door! And in front of the door with lovely Irish necklaces. Or 2 lovely cuddly bouncers. Make some noise for our beautiful bouncers. Yes. And this woman wandered up to the lovely cuddly bouncers with the Irish necklaces and she said, hello, I've had a really hard week, I've had a hard month, honestly I'm just going through it, I'm just really... And she proceeded to babble on for about 5 to 10 minutes, deep and personal life stories to these lovely bouncers who stared back at her, crying, yes. Finally, she asked them, please, could I enter this jazz club, please? And they said, do you have ID? And she said, well, if you look on the door, it says Raye's concert in the arena. So please... I don't have any security, but please let me in. I promised I'm allowed to be here. That's my name. That's really my name. I promised, please let me in. This is not part of the skit, but this is what's happening tonight. And then she begged and pleaded for another 35 minutes. And then they said,
for the last time, yes.
thank you! So she went in. Here we go. And then all of a sudden, her frown turned upside down because she just walked into the most beautiful jazz club she'd ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, in this jazz club, we have Rachel and Dan Ellis on a lovely red jazz table, percussion and cello. Please make some noise for Dan Ellis. In this jazz club, we have the incredible, beautiful Lucia on the trombone with a lovely red bow on her trombone. Make some noise for Lucia, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the strings, because we have strings on our jazz tables. Yes, we do. This woman wandered around and she just thought, oh my goodness, I love these musicians. Obviously, she doesn't know you guys, but I love you guys. I love you guys. Sorry, it's the last night. I'm getting sentimental. I love you guys. Anyway, back to the story. She wandered up to some of the brass boys and she said, hello guys, I'm a singer and I would love to sing a song with you. I promise the segment's nearly over, just stay with me, Dublin, stay with me, Dublin. They conferred, they got into a huddle. They got into a huddle and finally said they said yes. They said yes, she can join them and sing a lovely jazz song, so she took a seat. She ordered a martini and she said, hit it boys and girls, when you're ready. A two, a 1, 2, 3, drums. Kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and I adore. And in the wild, please the truth, baby. In other words, I love you. Yes, I do. Jazz solo from the incredibly talented and very fabulous and very amazing James Copus on the trumpet. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. trailer. Classic like cars, classic like Elizabeth Taylor. Yeah, I need you to romance me, I need a different undertaker. But baby, when I could love you if I really so wanted to. You could be in my glass of wine. When the sun sets, exhale on the excess. Baby, with you. We gonna draw down here, or maybe that much better. If you want it, you can make it all worth it. When I see the sunrise, make it that much better. So we're gonna make it all worth it. But all the time we want to make it better. So come on here, make it all worth it. Yeah, all the time I should be working on me. So come on here, make it all worth it. So baby boy, no, this is the night. Sing it, girl. I sure did decide. Ooh, is I ready to let me have the time of my life? Check your credentials, South Presidential. Oh baby boy, you got so much potential. I could love you if I really wanted to. You could be my glass of wine. When the sun sets, tell me exhale, sing it to me, don't let. Don't you make it alright? Or maybe not much better. If you want it, you can make it all worth it. When I see the sun rising, make it that much better. Better sing it all there, sing with me. Sing it to me. But all the time I want to live it better. So come on here, make it all worth it. Yeah, all the time I should be working on me. So come on here and make it all good. Yeah, the 6-carat Cartier rings, baby. Top floor in the penthouse, sipping on Chardonnay 2016, baby. Something like a dream, yes. And somehow I'm so captured by you. I'm rearranging all of my plans, and I'm holding my breath as I hope you make it worth it. Would you make it alright? Or maybe that much better. Worth it. Would you? When I see the sun rising, you make it that much better. Say it. 1, 2, 3, 4. But all the time I got to make it, baby. Come on here, make it all. Now baby, just come here and make it all worth it tonight. Sing it to me, worth it. I think I need to hear you sing it to me. Sing worth it. Are you having a good time so far? You wouldn't lie to me, would you, Dublin? You wouldn't lie to me, would you? Well, I'd just like to say, in possibly the most dramatic way, I'd like to thank every single human being in this building for buying a ticket to come to the show tonight. I know it's hard times. Thank you for spending your hard money, and I hope so far the show has hopefully been. from the girl who walked into the jazz club, okay? Yeah, remember I told you she ordered a martini? Well, one martini became 2, which became 3, which became 5.5, which became 7, and then she threw up, and it became 2. Sorry. Sometimes life is a bit gross, isn't it? Yes, and then all of a sudden, the music stopped, and everyone started leaving the lovely jazz club, and she was sat there alone. And then all of a sudden, her mind wandered somewhere very, very, very dangerous, which it can when you've had a little too many, and you're all on your own. She started to think about her ex. Oh no. So far. And this next song I'm going to sing for you is about my ex. This is my main ex. You know you have like a couple side exes and then you have your main ex? You know what I'm talking about? Your main one where it just takes you like... It took me years, ladies and gentlemen. Gays and nays. It took me years to get over this man, but I would like a round of applause because I finally completely am. Thank you. Yes, my goodness. Sometimes it takes a long time. Yes, but we made it. And yeah, I wrote this song, you know, I'm kind of a bit, I feel like songs are like letters sometimes. So sometimes, well not sometimes, when I write songs about people, I send it to them, like straight away. And when I wrote this song about my ex, I sent it to him straight away with my whole chest. Yeah, because songs are like letters, and I like to say things through a song. And in the words of this song are, someone once loved me, and someday someone will again. Yes. And I think it's so important for us single folk, or anyone who is looking to be loved for us, or anyone who is suffering from like real heartache or heartbreak, to remember, love will find you when the time is right. This is me talking to myself as well, do you know what I mean? Someone once loved me and someday someone will again, when the time is right. I'm going to stop looking and start enjoying my life. That's something I've also, you know, I think is really important. Stop looking and just enjoy life. We're here right now, let's just do our best to enjoy life right now. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, the song is about memory lane. Memory lanes are things that, you know, just remind you of the people or person that you once were when you were in a certain place. It might be a perfume, it might be a song, but for me it's a road in South London called Nightingale Lane. And it's the road, I fell in love on that road. I had my first kiss under that lamppost. You know, he told me he loved me at the pub, broke up with me at the pub, which is pretty, you know, yeah, whatever. Yeah. But I drive down that road sometimes in my little car. I love to drive. Drive down that road in my little car and I look around and I'm like, my goodness. Yeah, love existed once here. It's so dramatic, but I told you, this is my dramatic era. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nightingale Lane. It goes like this, thank you. And I say, this is a song about the greatest heartache I have ever known. The song is called Nightingale Lane. On a street in the South London suburbs is where my first love kissed me goodbye. His lips were thin and tear-stained was a pain that made me colder now. After the oceans I cried, I made of steel, just floating now. But when I drive down this road, yes, I reminisce. I drive slow, I've let him go now. I just see a ghost town, and sometimes at red lights with closed eyes I tell myself to go on, just stay. Somebody loved me once, and someday somebody will again. sense of passion in my life. I remember how love once was inside. When I down the sea, I reminisce. I drive slow, I let him go now. I just see a ghost town, and sometimes at red lights with closed eyes, I tell myself to go on, just somebody let me once, and someday somebody will again. I go love me all night again, and though we never met, stranger, you show me it's true. Said I'm capable of loving someone the way I loved you. It was wrong. I just next to old Park Avenue, standing in the rain, still so walk away. I've dabbled in love since, maybe every other summer. It never lasts long, they never stick around. I'm made of steel now. I believe someday someone gon' come along and knock them walls down, and knock them walls down, baby. When I drive down this road, I let go. I've let him go now. Right here in this lost town, right here on this ground is where someone once loved me, and someone ladies and gentlemen, the strings. I know someone will love me. Yes, they will. Like the way you once loved me all night Hello, darling. I hope it's alright that it's time for a sad song. I know it feels like a Saturday night. Those of you who know me, which I'm hoping is most of you, probably know exactly what song I'm going to sing. Just interested, just curious. Are there any plus ones here tonight? Any plus ones out there? Plus ones, let me see your hand, plus ones. Hello, plus ones. Don't be afraid, plus ones. Hello. You're a plus one. You're a really happy plus one, you are. Well, plus ones, my name is Raye. Hello. I'm a singer from South London. I love to sing. I hope to be doing it all my life. Thank you for coming along. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. I hope you've enjoyed some songs. Maybe you might even add a song to your playlist, plus ones. Hopefully we've done a good job of winning you over, and if we haven't, there's still a lot more to go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, plus ones. A little round of applause for the plus ones. Thank you. And now shout out everyone who bought a ticket and who, shout out to everyone else. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for everyone else. the mood down just for a moment, the song I'm going to sing for you is not an easy song to sing. It's a very sad song. And the subject of this song is pretty brutal, and I'm going to say it. It's sexual violence and sexual assault and rape, which are very, very disgusting words to say out loud. But they are words that I've decided I'm going to stop apologising for saying. Because they're a reality for so many. Statistics say that 1 in 4 women and men will experience this in their lifetime. And if we look around at this beautiful room full of all your beautiful faces, that's a quarter of this room, which is huge. It's a devastating statistic. So, you know, life is hard and music is medicine, and, you know, this song I'm going to sing has really held my hand through some of the hardest times. And, you know, the reason I sing this song isn't because it's easy, but I think it's so important. Not I think, I know it is so important. Ladies and gentlemen, that an evil person or some evil thing should not be allowed to walk into your life and now decide you are going to be a depressed person, or decide you are now going to be an anxious person, or decide you are now going to be half of yourself, or decide you're now going to be afraid of humans. I don't think evil people get to walk into our lives and decide that. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, that we have to and we must fight with every bone in our body to not let those evil people win over us, over me, over my heart, over your heart for a second longer than they already have. How dare you? Get out of my life. Music is powerful, music helps, and this song isn't easy to sing, but it reminds me to remind myself that I'm brave and I'm strong and I'm going to overcome it. I'm overcoming. This is what's going on. Thank you. So this producer hit me up on a deal. He told me, hey, I really like what you are doing. He told me, come round to the studio, let's cook it. He told me, come to catch a vibe and make some music. But when I got there, should have heard what he was saying. Trying to touch me, trying to fuck me, I'm not playing. I should have left that place as soon as I walked in it. How goddamn dare you do that to me, really? Coming like the ice cream man, till I felt his ice cold hand. And how I paid a price now and then. Everything you did left me in a ruin. No, I didn't say a word, I guess that proves it. I'm a woman. Cause I'm a woman, I'm very, very brave, strong. And I'll be damned if I let a man ruin how I walk, how I talk, how I do it. Man, I've been broken for long, I've been so long. It's even hard to be brave alone. I was a girl, now I'm grown, I'm a woman, a very strong woman. And I was 17, I was 11. It took a while to understand what my consent means. If I was ruthless, I'd be in the penitentiary. But all the stress of being honest wouldn't help me. I pushed it down, but it was living in me rent-free. And then I fell into some things that weren't healthy. A place where no one heard me asking them to help me. I needed help, I did. Coming like ice screaming, till I felt his ice cold hand. And how I paid the price now, damn I do. Everything you did left me in the room. And all I didn't say a word, I guess that proves it. Cause I'm a woman, a very, very brave, strong woman. And I'll be there. but for a moment I'm into it now. It's even harder to be brave alone. I was a girl not grown up. So I could see how I feel, how I felt, and explain why I'm silent. Blaming myself, sometimes I put on these faces, pretending I'm fine. Sometimes I go to the bathroom and I press rewind in my head, always going round and round in my head. Your fingerprints stuck a stain on my skin. You made me frame myself for your sin. That excuse of a man. Said I'll be back if I'm never in. Thank you for reminding me I am a very fucking brave storm.
Life isn't easy, but it is that much more beautiful when you have. What you do for me is, I'm not going to forget that, Doug, thank you. You really, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new song we're going to sing for you called I Know You're Hurting. This is a song about those of us who are walking around acting like everything's fine. And sometimes it's not. This song is for you if you need it. I can see you standing on the edge. Your legs step on the ledge of life's afflictions. I know you're a monster of disguise. You are. Underneath that soft and gentle smile you put on this morning, you give when you have little left to give. You bottom down
hearts with hollow. How I use your body aches from marching up your mountains. But you always keep pushing on. You always keep pushing on. I know life can be a bit some cold Monday. And I'm thinking of you, dear. I hope you're okay. Maybe there's a hole you're hiding somewhere out there. You hide it so well, you do, I must say. But I remember, I know you hide it. And deep down there, something's burning. And you need to walk slowly, you always find some kind words for a stranger. I wish that you could find stuff for yourself. 'Cause you claw yourself apart in private moments. Over bruises you put plasters on. When life is dealt another losing hand, you bite your tongue and touch your eyes to stare. You know that you can't be so strong alone all the time. So please stop trying to be so strong alone. You don't have to do this all alone. Even though I know you're harder than I know. But deep down there something's burning. I know. If you need 2 more arms to hold these burdens, say I am here. I say a prayer for you. I hope it's working. Don't stop believing in miracles. Otherwise you'd be able to be like this. I know it's hard. It's just 6:30. I know it's hurting. But Lord, mercy. I know He's working. It's just going perfect. And this song can't be it. And all of us just looking for some healing. For the sweet things to find. All the devils got some love in. And close your eyes. If you're listening to this, I need you to hear me now. Don't you give up on your life. Stay with it now. Ladies and gentlemen, pour in the guitar. Stay with it now.
Dublin, I want to leave you with 4 words that my mum always says to me. 4 simple words. 4 words that may seem impossible or unrealistic. But 4 words I want you to hear me as I tell you them, Dublin. And these words are, it's gonna be alright. 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 And I know the statistics also say that maybe 1 of you, or 2 of you, or 3 of you, or a few of you will maybe have even been thinking about giving up altogether. And for those of you who are fine and everything's great in life, I just want you to bear with me a moment. Because I want to tell you, whoever you are, don't give up on your life. I want to tell you that you are important. I want to tell you that you are beautiful. I want to tell you that it's going to be alright and that you're going to overcome this. I want to tell you that you are not an accident. I want to tell you that you were meant to be born. I want to tell you that you are loved, and I want to tell you that it's going to be alright. And I want to tell you, you may be standing at the bottom of a mountain and you're looking up and you're like, what is the point in taking another step? I want to tell you it's going to be alright. Don't give up. It's going to be alright. It's going to be alright. I think we need some help over here, please. And ladies and gentlemen, please can we give a round of applause for the ground staff who have been working their absolute hardest to keep you all safe. Just over here. Help is coming. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience. Just a moment more, please. Thank you for your patience, Dublin. Dublin, I want us to say something together for that person who needs to hear it or needs to say it with us. Dublin, I want us to say, it's gonna be alright. Can we say it like we mean it, please, Dublin? Dublin, I'm gonna need a bit more passion than that tonight, please. I believe that. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. I want to sing you guys a new song. It's a song that we've only played a few nights. We've not really rehearsed it, but it's a song that truly is like medicine, and I think it's good for a moment like this. I know I've been being a bit sad, but it's a song called Lifeboat, and it's a song that basically says I'm not giving up yet 1,000 times. I collected voice notes from a lot of people that I love. It's kind of a dance song, so maybe it's a moment we can put our arms in the air and jump up and down and let anything go. It goes like this. It's got my nana's voice in the beginning, don't be scared. This is Lifeboat, it goes like this, thank you.
Don't work too hard, I'm rest. Never give up. Never give up. Never.
I'm not giving up, yeah. Don't know how I get there, I'm not giving up, yeah. I'm not giving up, yeah. I'm not giving up, yeah. Say I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
Easy.
I'm not giving up yet.
Keep it slow, I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet.
almost lost the desire to even live. Been rejected many times, I've been disappointed many times, I've been failed many times. Whether you're going through darkness, there's a future, there's a way forward, there's hope. We'll make it. We will make it.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
Don't know how I'll get there. I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet. You see, I cried myself at home, trying not to drown in it, trying not to drown in it. Even if you don't believe me, if you don't believe me, I need you to speak it. Put your arms up right now and say it like you mean it.
I said I'm not giving up yet.
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 Thank you so much, Raye. I'm gonna go get
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out tonight to the world famous First Century Blues Club. Got a very special guest for you tonight coming up, all the way from London, England. You know the place. Little help from our house band, conducted by Tom Richardson.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm heartbreak welcome.
Dublin, it is time for our duet. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you about one of the main. Name is irrelevant. Height is irrelevant. He was a 1 out of 10. I was a you were 10. Yeah, I'm probable. I love a sentiment. Quickly I open up. I learned my lesson then. Thought I was safe again. I was so wrong. I can't deny I was stuck in a daze, a terrible phase. You was conventional, very believable. But what would you play? So I'll take this front row seat. And baby, you can go ahead, take Oscar. Tears, I'm wanted, I scream. Baby, you can go ahead, cry those Oscar. Tears, you can go ahead and cry those tears. Oh, what a tragedy. It didn't have to be. Look how you talk to me. Cinematography, get us on camera, please. Oh no, we're gonna leave it there. Faith in the eyes, you were the man, you were the plan. Are you lying for? Are you crying for? You did it again in love. Hey, this front row seat, and baby, you can go ahead, cry those Oscar. Tears, I'm the one that I scream. Baby, you can go ahead, cry those Oscar. When the tears cause I can see that your tears, babe. So 9 o'clock entertainment. I wish I could take it. Sit down, no tissues, no string section, no tiny violin. Are you ready? We're gonna do this together. I'll take and baby, you can go and cry. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time for Tom Richards conducting for us this evening. He is the same conductor from our special album we made called My 21st Century Symphony. He really is a true genius, and I've collaborated a lot with him actually on my second album, and I love him to pieces. Please, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise one more time for Tom Richards. We're going to sing another new song for you now. I think it might be the second to last new one, yeah. And this is a lovely dramatic song. I think we're going to get straight into this song, because you've heard me natter a lot this evening. And let's see what you think. It's called Click Clack Symphony. It's about the sound high heels make click, click, clack, like that. It's very dramatic. And I love it. And I love you too. I hope you enjoy it. It goes like this. Yeah, go on. Yeah. Did you know the odds to be born in this earth's 1 in 400 trillion? I conquered those odds, yeah, I can't conquer leaving this house. I get tips, golden one, but there has to be more. In fact, I was thinking there's not enough wine in the fridge to unleash me in this feeling things for some feminine. By that I mean I call my cousin said, SOS, big a dress, big a time, and a dress. good down. Click, 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 clap, symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clap, symphony, I love the soul. Who let the girls out? I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And the sound of us is going to the other. I never could have guessed I started my morning in tears. Got a great walk, mascara, I could recommend. I should try my luck in Hollywood and find some auditions, because the way I feel is like I'll pay the mortgage on the rent. On my TV, I feel alone, I feel like no one really needs me. So I can call you for having a sixth sense. I'm calling to remind me of things for depression on a Friday. I need a pep talk, I need a hug, I need a dance floor. I got one little way for me to get out of the house more and try and start living in. I believe I'm counting this on make a blue lies. All my girls instead, pick a timing and a journey. Send a call out, calling all my baddest women, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clap, symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clap, symphony, I love the sound. Who let the girls out? I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And it's on the baby that is coming to the other. Jimmy, 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 it's time to open up the closet. It's a sad sight to see when you're wanna get the cold world wide. Making million in every dress I try to side. Every time I music everything has hurt me, love they give up on me. Am I just a product of everything that was done to me? Run to me, come to me, someone bring a son to me. I can see the glimmer of the light. She needs a pep talk, she needs a hug, she needs a dance floor. She's got one little life, she needs to get out of the house more and try and start living in. I will lay them down and let them pick up blue lights. All my girls are 7 years old, let's make a dress, the time and the Send a call out, calling all my baddest women, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clap, symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clap, symphony, I love the sound. Who let the girls out? I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are high, but her back is still arching. And it's on the baby that is coming to the other.
Though this season of her life had been cold, lonely, and tough, though she slipped back into a darkness she had hoped by now to have overcome, she had learned a beautiful lesson as she kissed her girls goodbye and thanked them for getting her out the house.
Then maybe everything was going to be alright. Everything is going for alright. Everything is going to be alright. Yes, going to be alright. Going to be alright. Calling all my baddest women, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clap, symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clap, symphony, I love the song. Who let the girls out? I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are high, but her back is still arching. And the sound of
And there she danced under the weight of her clouds. But for the first time in a long time, she believed that one day she would again feel the sun. She must be patient. She must have faith in the seeds that are planted beneath the snow. She must hold on, and she must let go. And she'll be alright. No riding shining armor knight. She will save herself this time.
And in fact tonight, she did confirm. The cold never lasts, my darling. It just teaches the heart how to live. Let's jump! Put your arms up and let it go. Put your arms up and swing it like this. The next song we're going to sing for you is called Prada. This is going to be 80% you and 20% me. Are you ready, Dublin? Princess house, but the brain on the bottom. And I'm constantly straight up a step. Roll up in the Bentley on. Princess house, purple paint all on the wall. Sitting down in this fancy couch and I can't see straight up a stage. Sing! Dublin, I think we can do that better. Yeah. Put those hands up. Jump. Jump, 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 jump. No, Brooks, I need a drum roll. Dublin, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being the most beautiful audience an artist could ask for. Thank you for embracing all this new music, and thank you for dancing with me to the old ones. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to please give a huge round of applause for my incredible band. Ladies and gentlemen, to my right, my incredible brass section, please make some noise. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, to my left, my incredible, ridiculously talented string section, please put your hands together. Ladies and gentlemen, my incredible band, Paulie Murray on the guitar. Make some noise. Daniel on the keys, make some noise, please. Brooks on the drums, Darren Ellis on percussion, yes. Liv Thompson on the bass guitar, Patrice and Layla on the vocals. We have one more song for you left this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be an encore. There will be an encore. Business as usual, alright? Business as usual.
We have one last song for you tonight, Dublin. And this is a song called Joy. And I know we talked about some heavy stuff, but joy is the feeling I want you to leave here feeling. And I think words are powerful. Words are powerful. And the words in this song are, I declare there will be joy. 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 I declare there will be joy.
Let's go. Clap your hands. Wow, that was nice. Let's go. And the chain that has been holding me. Any evil tongue that whispers in my ear. I say I rebuke you. You must leave my life. You wanna walk up here. Lose your grip and set me free. Hell, him and I want to be free of every pain and every fear. This myself in a shake position. The man I love sat me down last night and he told me that it's over. And I don't wanna feel how my heart is racing. I don't wanna feel, so I stick to singing. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission. In my little black dress and she's singing. Trust any of these bitches I'm doing. I'm back in the taxi. So drunk, cold, drunk, drunk. I was looking for a man who was on the same dance. Back to the original, back to the bar, to the bank, to the hotel, to the home place. Because I don't wanna feel how I did last night. See, I don't wanna feel how I did last night. Say anything, please. Have mercy on me, take this pain away. You're asking me the symptoms, doctor. And you see your hands up, so this joint, I'm blowing this thing. So back to my days of 2019. I'm 24 months, it's my but I feel my knees about to get so last night, really was the journey on the deep. There's some dark days lately, and I'm finding it tripping it. Sleep, I'm beside your walls. Make it to the bed, get me hot now. If I take a step back to see the glass half full, like please, there's the body two-piece now. Just a hot bitch, I got 6 in the back of the nightclub. So I don't trust anything. Drunk calls, drunk text. To the bench, go back to the heart. I don't wanna feel how I did last night. Said I don't wanna feel how I did last night. How much you need to take this pain away? Asking me the symptoms, doctor. I don't wanna feel it. So I don't wanna feel how I felt last night. I don't wanna feel how I felt last night.
Yeah, please, you can't change.
Last night. Dublin, are you still with me? If you are still with us, Dublin, would you make some noise for us? Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the band. Paulie on the guitar. Danny on the keys, make some noise, please. Brass section. Brooksy on the drums, Dan Ellis on percussion. Teresa May on the vocals, Liv on the bass, the string section. Dublin in the crowd. Oh my goodness. Dublin, I want to thank you for your energy, for your roaring, beautiful voices, and thank you for believing in us. Thank you for buying a ticket. Thank you for being here. I really hope you've had a good night. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for closing out this tour in the most beautiful way.
kind to yourselves tonight, okay? Be kind to yourself tomorrow. Have a hot shower. Eat some carbs. Yes. Eat some bread. I'm gonna go and have a Guinness. Yes.